care? Hey, I don't know if you care, but this man right here says he doesn't care. Like, yo, really? I don't know what's making him not care again, because he used to care. So maybe somebody has moved something or pushed some buttons or something. He's granted a lot of interviews, and this time around his interviews, like, he's going Edem, go get him. Hello.
Hello.
Charlie, thank you for the chocolate.
You're welcome.
He brought me chocolate, y'all.
You're
Like,
welcome.
not everybody does this. I really, really appreciate this. Like, thank you.
I'm taking one for the Ewe men. And the Ghana men.
How are you?
I've been good.
You look fantastic.
I'm greater than Accra.
Whoa, he's greater than Accra. That's bars there. You're a true musician. You write your own lyrics.
I've been good.
Your earrings are dope, though.
Thank you. Thank you, Selikem, for the earrings.
Oh, it's from Selikem.
She selected it, yeah.
Okay, it's lovely.
My 12-year-old daughter.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
She's got some great fashion sense.
Yeah,
then.
thank you, Selikem.
That's nice. And you don't really care?
No.
Why? What's happening? What happened?
We don't really care as the point I am in my life right now.
Oh.
Yeah, I have a we don't really care energy. And everybody needs that kind of energy in their life.
What got you there?
About opinion, I'm in a point in my life where I do what pleases me, what makes me happy. I spend time with people who add value. I celebrate at every turn. I think since I released this song till now, I haven't popped less than 50 bottles of champagne.
Hey.
Yeah, every other weekend. Tonight is on.
You pop every weekend?
Yeah.
Why? Is it that... What is it? What's making you pop the bottle?
You can even pop for life. Somebody didn't wake up today. And so we spend our time being caught up in this trance of being afraid of the future, having doubts, and just holding back. And you even need a certain level of we don't really care energy to not go into depression. Because no matter what life throws at you, you are not an isolated case. It's happening to everybody else. So why would you plumb yourself into a space? You should be like, I'm even grateful for life. I don't care. And the truth is that no matter what you do, people actually don't care. So you should do you actually.
Have you battled depression before?
No, I haven't. I have never been depressed. I've had low moments in life, but I've never been depressed. And I always say I think the reason is because I don't use.
You don't use?
I don't use. I don't smoke weed. I don't do any of those things. I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't do intense alcohol. I'm a very rare, occasional drinker. And I feel that for you to go into depression, if you're at your lowest and you do those things, it might drive you into that space.
What made you stay away from these things? Because someone will say the industry that you find yourself in is highly influenced with that.
It was just never me. Yeah, I don't think it's about lifestyle. It's about what's good for me. I prefer sex to smoking and any other thing. Yeah, it's healthier.
You have a lot of that?
A lot to be very relative. For somebody, 10 is a lot. For somebody, 20 is a lot. So, because a lot will be relative.
So how many is yours?
How many is mine?
Yes.
Is it daily, weekly? You are treating it like a dose of paracetamol.
Let's go weekly. How many a week?
That will also be relative. If I'm flying around the world and I'm busy, like I'm on the road right now.
Yeah.
But if I'm in a space for, let's say, a week, not doing anything, once a day, twice a day is fine.
You have sex twice a day?
It's fine. You have 24 hours in a day, Rosalind. 24 hours in a day.
With just your wife?
I'm married.
So you and your wife have sex in the morning, and then what time again?
I just said that if we have nothing to do, if I have nothing to do, if I'm on a getaway for a week, once a day, twice a day, what are you doing on the getaway? What is all this $300 a night for?
When you're not on a getaway, you're in Ghana, in the house.
If I'm in Ghana working, when the opportunity presents itself, because I'm a roadman,
okay,
you know, you need to find money for the family. So when the opportunity presents itself.
So you will say you're addicted to sex?
No. I can be addicted to anything.
Okay.
Because my Bible says anything you're addicted to is your God.
Is your God. That's
Yeah,
true.
so I can be addicted to anything.
But will you say, was there any point in your career when you started that you were, you were being pushed or coerced into taking in drugs or alcohol or stuff like that?
No, actually, I came up through Hammer. And,
Okay.
he was quite impressed that I was around him with shouts to Cow, my homeboy and a bunch of other people, and I was never really moved. On the contrary, when I'm tipsy, I can perform properly. When I drink, I can perform properly, right? Even if I smoke shisha, I can perform properly, which is something I do smoke once a while, or cigars, right?
Okay.
So it's just not me. Having a clear mind puts me in the best position to work. Yeah, so it's not something that anybody has coerced me to.
So you never have been pushed or succumbed to any kind of pressure in your life? Never? No pressure whatsoever?
No, everybody, you might go through pressure and might not even know it because you belong to a social circle and you guys have a certain ideology, So nobody really gets away from that social pressure of even your loved ones. But to do these things that I'm talking about, which is smoke weed, no. Actually, people who come around me begin to reduce the level of engagement with those things. But I don't have a problem with anybody who does it. It should just be in very proportionate quantities.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good then. So you don't judge people?
No.
Are you sure?
I don't judge people. Of course, you can have perceptions about people. Maybe you see somebody, you think, oh, this person, the way they look, they'll be rude. Then you get to talk to them, you realize they are not, right? But I don't judge people.
Someone last year, there was a big comparison between yourself and Sarkodie. I think when he was celebrating his Rapaholic concert, because it was an anniversary that people who, let's say the Gen Zs, didn't know that, okay, you were one of the people that held his hand into the limelight, and people started comparing, saying all sorts of things that, look at where Sarkodie is. Did it get to you at a point?
That's their job. Their job is to compare. My job is to keep creating. I'm on the field. They're in the pew. They are the ones who are the spectators, so they are doing their job.
But were you surprised that they spoke about it?
No, I mean, people must have opinions. And I only work with facts because facts are scientifically proven. Opinions don't have any base, so opinions are fine. That's the we don't really care mindset.
but it never got to you? People picked up phone to call you and say all sort of things?
No, not at all. Nobody. I actually performed, right?
Yeah, you performed.
Yeah, the team actually reached out to me. We should do Bouger, and I came out there, and I performed. I loved it. People have their opinions. It has nothing to do with me personally. I'm living my life. I came from nothing. My kids, I pay their fees in dollars. So
oh, wow.
I need to be grateful to God where I came from. You don't even imagine you can drive a car, and I don't just drive a car, I drive cars, respectfully. And so you have to be grateful, and everybody's journey is an entirely different, trajectory. So I leave people to do their job.
So you say you've really made a lot of money from this music business?
I have made a lot of money because I came from nothing. If you have only one CD, and tomorrow you have 1,000 Ghana, you've made a lot of money. Unless otherwise you come from a family where your dad used to have $10 million in the bank. Then your $100,000 would be no money, And so people can beat me with all the concepts that society has created because I'm so aware of myself and who I am. Yeah.
Are you surprised with where Sarkodie has gotten to, especially knowing that where he started from? And when you first met him, did you ever think you'd get to where he is?
No, everybody has the ability to get to anywhere in life. It's a combination of mindset, determination, opportunity, time, And so that was created for all of us. And we all took our trajectory and we elevated. What people also don't understand is that stardom is a perception. And because stardom is a perception, if you travel to Mexico and nobody knows you, do you know you are not a star in Mexico? Because it's a perception. So it's a group of people who are 100 thinks that somebody is a bigger star. Because you thrive on a group of people who are 10, you shouldn't worry yourself. Because it's a mindset, yeah. And so everybody who is from Hammerskamp has done amazing, or Bradford, Kalkese, built houses, made families, have responsibilities, keep thriving. So, and also, I don't know how to measure what somebody sees as success.
Okay.
Because my template for success is very different. I don't want to be successful. I want to be prosperous.
Okay.
Because when you are prosperous, every area of your life is working. So you can have a lot of money, but have a horrible household and family. You can have a good household.
That's not successful?
That is, you are financially successful, but you're not prosperous because all the elements in your life are not working.
Okay.
So I want to be prosperous. I want to make money. I want to have good relationships. I want to raise my kids well. I want to strike a balance. And so I don't know what the next man I do. You see me, I say.
So you don't see anybody and say that this person is successful. You don't say it.
No, I'm saying that you can see somebody from the layers you have access to. So maybe you have access to, oh, this guy has 10 cars. So I'll go like, oh, he's a really, really rich and successful guy. That is only financial. You might go into his life and realize that he's battling with suicidal thoughts, so he's not prosperous.
Yeah.
You know, we know people with 7 houses who hang themselves, you know. And so I'm saying that the balance for me is what I want. Mental sanity, people around me who are truly, genuinely people who love me, money, peace of mind, good health, all these things are prosperity. So even if you have 10 million, but every time you're on a dialysis machine, you're not prosperous. You're just financially okay.
That's deep, you know. That's very, very deep.
And unfortunately, I don't go to deeper life.
I like that. Where do you go to church?
ICGC, but I was born and raised a Catholic. So when I was in Accra, Newtown, I was going to Pehe Catholic Church. Shout out to my hood people. In Aflawa, I go to St. Paul's Lutheran. In Sakumono, I used to attend Corpus Christi. And then I do ICGC now. When I'm not in church, I'm listening to my spiritual father, Joshua Selman.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's nice. Would you say he's one of the reasons why your mindset is how it is? Joshua Selman.
I just caught on to Joshua Selman about 2 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, but I think I've always been like this. I like to process my thoughts independently because I'm a leader and not a follower. So I watch what society thinks is ideal, and I watch what is really practical, what is really what it is. You know, because everybody is doing an agenda nowadays. Radio, TV, artist groups, politicians, everybody is in the business of creating a certain aura and perception for people. I want to be able to sit back and try to understand humanity differently and understand myself so that I'm not moved or perturbed by all the grand scheme of things.
So do you sing in church sometimes?
I did a gospel concert and I was here to talk about it.
Yeah.
We did a gospel concert. Jesus Gang, I performed all my gospel songs. Power is a gospel song. Go Harder is a gospel song. I also did a cover version of Capable God in church with a live band.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Are we having that again this year?
No, not this year. We're having Edem Fest.
Edem Fest?
Yeah, Edem Fest is back this year.
We're going to the Volta?
Yeah, we'll be going to the Volta region.
When are we having it in Accra?
We are looking at next year. We've been talking about having a show in Accra next year.
That'd be great.
Yeah, my own concert. We think that it's long overdue. We think that we have a tour repertoire of catalog to be able to, and I'm sure people will love an Edem concert that is live. So
we will love it.
Yeah, it'll be great. And I also have a lot of features that can do cameos on the concert from all the names you can think of. I have songs with everybody, and so it'll be an amazing concert.
We can't wait for that concert.
Yeah, corporate Ghana, look sharp. But in the meantime, look sharp for my people who are struggling from the spillage of the dam. We all need to support. Every single person needs to support. It could be any of us. You could be connected to somebody there who you don't even know is family. And so it's not an isolated case. And so we all should support. We are also putting things in place to move into the region and do some relief initiatives. And so corporate Ghana, Charlie, comes through.
They have to. We don't really care.
We go pop champagne.
We go pop champagne. We don't really care. So what? Somebody did something to you too at a point and you were like, listen, I've been worrying too much. I don't care again. I've gotten to that state. You guys can talk all that you want to talk. I'm not listening.
No, so I said nobody is so important for me to sing about. The most important person in my life who passed away was my mom.
Oh.
She's the only person I've done an entire EP for Mood Swings Right. So I won't get up and sing about anybody unless, of course, it's musically driven where an artist takes a shot and I need to check them, you know.
Or will you reply anybody who takes a shot at you?
Not anybody.
Okay.
Not anybody, because it has to be valuable. Yeah.
So who? Somebody like who?
Anybody. Call anybody who is an A-list artist like me. And if you want to take a shot at me, let it be direct. Don't insinuate.
Okay.
If you take a shot directly, I'll definitely respond
so
to you.
if Amrado takes a shot at you, will you reply?
No.
Oh, okay. Why, you don't see him as an A-list?
No, it's not about that. He's not in my era.
Oh, your era, you mean?
Yeah, he's not in my era.
Okay.
So if he takes a shot at me, I'll let it slide.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. But if Shatawale takes a shot at you?
I'll take a shot at him. He's my brother, but Junior, if you take a shot, I'll take a shot.
Okay.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna let it slide.
No, if you take a shot on the hip-hop side, I'll rap and take a shot. If you do dancehall, I'll do the same and take a shot. If you fly reggae, I'll swing that and take a shot. If you do Afrobeat, I'll swing that and take a shot.
I like that. Some messages coming in. Richard Mario says the GOAT. Okay. And then you stand firm. Barnabas says, Daddy, yo, go get them. Brightly says, Edem Senior Man, I like all your music. Geleme.
Oh, it's not Geleme.
It's God.
It's Geleme.
Kofi Thompson says, Bevu Nation, let's gather here. B-Man Zam.
Yeah, big up to Fiamo. So
wow.
Fiamo, this is a quick spotlight on Fiamo. Talented rapper somewhere in Japan who is upcoming, so you can check him out. You know, it's rare for upcoming artists to get a spotlight. So Fiamo, check out Fiamo.
Please go check out Fiamo.
Yeah.
Edem, so this song, where can we get it?
On all digital stores. That is what people usually say, but when you travel a lot, you say digital stores.
I like that.
So it's on all platforms. The audiovisual is on YouTube. The response has been amazing. Shouts to Laboni. I saw a video from Laboni Secondary School and you guys went belligerent on the song. So I appreciate the love and everybody jamming. Tomorrow will be at Casa Loco supporting our brother Are You Mad, aka Mano.
Okay.
Yeah, and tonight we'll be popping some bottles at corner. So we're in the city, we're Daytown.
So isn't the economy too tough for you to be popping all these bottles? Because they're quite expensive.
I'm blessed.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm blessed.
What's your net worth, if you don't mind asking?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
Do you know how much is in your account?
You cannot know these things when there's GRA around. You cannot know these things. You all have been called to the office before. You remember when they said all entertainers should come to GRA and they were giving us some taxes to pay? Guy, balance. I beg you, I know who. I'm just far from broke.
Declare. You ain't got declared.
GRA for look Shatta. If you collect 80K, look sharp.
But do you think the 80K is true though? People are saying it's not true.
No, I mean, people always have opinions. People always have opinions, and so whatever it is, if you feel that you have the facts, so pull your deck, you know, pull your deck. That's all I can say. Art is not something that can be quantify it. That is why somebody will sell a painting for $4 million. Somebody will sell a painting for $80 million, right? So if you believe he wasn't paid that, then you should produce
your proof.
Your proof. It's as simple as that. Yeah, but I won't come out to say how much I'm paid for a show.
Why?
Because that's me.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's me. He would come out to say it. I won't come out to say it. Yeah.
But you don't see anything wrong with it?
With him saying it? I don't see anything wrong with how people live their lives. Once it ends where my nose begins. You know, if Shatta was to say, oh, I was paid 80,000, Edem has never been paid before, he was paid 2 cities, then I pull up like, yo, my G, balance. Okay. You know, first with a phone call. If it doesn't work, then I pull up with an open social conversation. Very basic.
Let's talk about, you know, your Christian life. It's quite difficult for a lot of secular artists to juggle Christianity and secular music. How do you do it?
I think that it's difficult in the eyes of men, not in the eyes of God. It's difficult in the eyes of people who think that they are everyday Christians and so they are more entitled to God than us. But you see, even a thief has a purpose. That is why God doesn't strike him dead. And so that problem lies with Christians who think, say, the church belongs to them. My guy, the church don't belong to you. You go see me for Bloomberg, go pop well, and you see me in church.
That's nice.
The next day. There's nothing. The Bible never said, don't smoke. Smoking is about your health. The Bible never said, don't drink. There's nowhere in the Bible. So it's about your health. So if somebody does it, yes. If you're a Christian, you believe somebody shouldn't have multiple girlfriends, that is fine. Leave that conversation between the person and God. Because Christianity is also based on legality and what arrangement you have with God. That is the reason why David slept with one of his soldiers' wife. But he was one of God's favorite people because he knew the pact he made with God. And so let's leave it at that.
But do you think that it's okay for one to have multiple girlfriends?
Depending on your beliefs.
What about your belief?
I don't have that money to share. You know, and if
you had the money, would you have done it?
I also don't have time for that kind of stress.
If you had the time, would you have done it?
Yes, if I had the time, I would tell my wife, say, Charlie, you see the way things they go right now. I go feel look sharp, get somebody on the side. But the way I know myself, it will be a conversation between me and my partner. It won't be dodgy. Okay. No. It won't be dodgy. It will be an open conversation.
Have you ever had that kind of conversation with her before?
No, because I don't get the time where I don't get the dough to spare. You know, if you go to Kozo or El Padrino with a girl, it's costing you like 3,000. You go to the Chinese restaurant, it's costing you like 2,700. Imagine times.
You know the money.
Because I take my wife out on dinner dates, right? So imagine that times 2. No. Imagine that times 2 and times 2 to somebody too. They do a similar thing they share. You know.
It's just completely out of it for you. Yeah. So you've never cheated on your wife?
Even if I do, it will be a conversation between me and my wife because family is private and there's nothing anybody can tell me about that. You know, I know we explain show.
Even if you do, meaning you have or you haven't.
No, it means that if it happens.
Okay, and it hasn't happened yet.
I won't declare that, but I'm saying if it happens, it will be a conversation between my partner and I because if I tell the world. They also have cheating problems. They have problems where somebody hasn't cheated. Solve your own. Solve your own.
I like that.
Solve your goddamn problem. You know.
Bolo says the legend every day, all day.
And those who say that we are your fans, so we owe you that. I don't owe you a goddamn thing. I owe you my music and my lifestyle.
Oh, they say that sometimes?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes a host to say, but they are your fans. They need to know. They don't need to know. Family is a private thing. What people don't know, they can't kill. And so protect your family. Even protect your partner. Let me say, if your partner goes to cheat on you, you are responsible for protecting them because they are your people. If you have a sister and your sister cheats, do you say you are no longer part of the family? No. You embrace your sister and you guys, life is a journey. You work through things. So I won't give people that liberty. I'll protect my family. And that includes people I work with, people I care about. It's not even just about my wife. If one of my guys falls off doing something that is out of line, I'd rather check him than send him to the wolves.
Okay.
Because the world is a pack of wolves and they don't really care. And we too, we don't care.
We don't care. So if your wife does anything, like she cheats you, just cover her up, forgive her, and then you move on, right?
I'm saying that because I think that nobody really cares about you than family. Nobody. So there are girls who have very good relationship with their mothers, and they tell them that things that they've done that their husbands don't know about, and the mother never disowns the child. You know, and so it's a journey, and we just have to understand that family is a private thing that you have to protect. You know, don't go and Jada pink at yourself, Maji.
That's a bomb. Okay, Bright Adato says Edem is a legend. Taco Money GA says my greatest of all time.
The GOAT.
The GOAT. Kofi Thompson says name any artist in Africa who speaks better than him. Anyway, Christy Harrison says bro, you are great. Agbenyo, stand firm. Barnabas says Bevu Nation to the core.
Active.
Go pop.
Go get him.
And it looks like you have mad love out there. People really, really, really love you.
No, I mean, I get mad love, and I'm actually grateful for that, because to be in the space for this long and still have the people give you the same energy and love and appreciation. I was in Kumasi 2 weeks ago performing, and it was crazy. You know, the reception was crazy. So I appreciate you guys for holding me around. I'll continue to produce nothing but amazing music and badass performances, and I still go there in the space because of the people on the fence waiting for me to drop.
You ain't gonna drop. You're still gonna go higher and higher and higher and higher. Before you go, your final words to your fans who are watching you, who love you so much.
Mad love to my family, my kids, most importantly. All the best of luck to you guys in your midterm exams. Eliana, Junior, Selicam, and big up to Mommy for covering my back every time I'm on the road. Shouts to the incoming side chicks, now that you know that we've opened the doors. But most importantly, go stream the music. Thank you to Joy Prime, my entire VRMG team, Mario, Nanayao, Bernard, Liquid, the whole gang. Shouts to Befu Nation. I love and appreciate you guys. I'm glad to be here, man.
Thank you so much, Edem, for being
Rosalie.
here. We don't really care.
We go pop champagne.
We go pop champagne. And of course, that's Edem, go get him. And you know, when you go out there, please make sure you go to all the digital platforms and make sure you stream. We should stream. We should download so that we listen.
What she said, the meaning is, na chogban didi. Yide digital store kata na tashire Apple Music, Spotify. Fire share boom play fi na kpogaledi. Na saha na download na nyayingo.